It's the Smell Me Helmet Podcast.
Hello, welcome to episode 10 of the Smell Me Helmet Podcast. My name is Danny, even though I'm at the saying it again, my name is Danny. He's all knowing me fucking name, is right, stop that. And here with my partner in crime, Darren. And we're ending double digits. Number 10. Big fat number 10. Little and large. Fucking skinny and fat bollocks and all. I was trying to say something funny there, but stop that, Danny. Give it over. But come here, we'll just do a little rundown there. A link that Darren sent to me there during the week. Very excited astronomers discover activity on rare Centaur hybrid of Comet and Asteroid. That's from not to be confused with RTE, as in those gobshite cunts, you know, Irish fucking television channels. We're talking about RT World News. And then the other one is, it's from, again, RT as well, RT.com. COVID-19 was present in Italy as early as September 2019. Study of lung cancer screening shows. And this was an interesting one, Darren. We actually watched this one during the week. North Korean Defector exposes Kim Jong Un and China on YouTube. And obviously the ever colourful John Furrier. Biggest load of bollocks. Is that a bullshit? Sorry. Yeah. Bullshit. Shut up, mate, about John Furrier on Wilder and honest opinions on Whyte, and saying that Tyson Flattens AJ. So
yeah, I agree with some of that on Twitter.
But what I'm gonna do is we're gonna start off with the first topic about the comets, the Asteroid Comet Hybrid on a rare Centaur hybrid. A team of, actually, just when was this posted? It was posted on the 1st November 2020, so it's a bit dated, but it's still about space, and there is no semblance of time or space, so we'll just go with there. A team of very excited astronomers have discovered activity around a rare type of space object that's rocky like an asteroid, but also clouded in dust and gas like a comet. Kind of like me hole after a few Guinness. Cloudy and all. With a green cloud. Not to make it weird, didn't it?
Yeah. Just a tad.
That's what we do here. Instead of smelling my helmet, smell my ass. These unusual celestial bodies are known as centaurs, like the half man and half horse creature from Greek mythology. They are actually minor planets and originate way out in the icy Kuiper belt on the edge of our solar system. That's like, remember where that Voyager, that'd be kind of past. Would it be past? Be kind of in the neighbourhood. Gonna drop in there, see how Voyager goes. Crack the R right there, lads. The aliens giving the socks and all. The objects are incredibly rare. In fact, despite astronomers relentlessly, can't even say that fucking word, relentlessly scanning the skies, only 18 active centaurs have been discovered since 1927. Jesus. Just under 100 years ago. They are also immensely difficult to observe because they are faint, very far away, and move in unusual ways. Because of this, they are poorly understood. What should we make of that, Darren?
It's a bit.
It's out there, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's out there. Truth is out there. Space and all.
Yeah.
It's very daunting, isn't it? It's very like.
It's because one of those hit the air, like you.
I don't know if they're like, you know, like threatening like yours and all.
Oh, but I did read another.
No, like don't want to miss a thing.
Yeah.
Drilling holes and all into asteroids like Bruce Willis and all the lads. Michael Clark Duncan, R.I.P.
I read another was from them RT as well.
RT knows, yeah.
Yeah, and it was the same. It was something similar.
Yeah.
But it was about. I think it was like this, nearly the same size as Earth or something.
Jesus.
And in the next
same size as Earth.
2069 or 20 something.
You said 69.
Lovely. 20 something. It's supposedly it's gonna hit the Earth.
I'm trying to think. Will I be alive then? It's time to do some hard drugs and hopefully die soon. I know that's terrible. That's terrible.
So say 69 years from now.
2069.
Yeah.
No, it would be
Oh no, sorry. I was thinking it's 2000. No,
No, 20 years. Take 20 out, that's 20,
Yeah.
40, 49 years.
Yeah.
49 years.
Yeah.
49 years from now,
Be
I'm
only in my
37.
70s.
You'll be.
Yeah.
I know I'll be in my 80s.
Still be alive though.
Bollocks.
Deadly though, wouldn't
I'll
it?
be all old now. I goes, told you all the companies are all going to die now.
Gang of dogs still are you?
Yeah. Danny's on his deathbed dying anyway, so.
No, I did. I read that there as well.
Yeah.
But like, if it happens, it happens. What can you do? But the Earth has been hit with a load of.
Sure, look what happened to well, supposedly it was supposed to happen with the dinosaurs now.
Oh yeah,
I think that was a lot of bollocks.
the astronaut hitting the.
The asteroid hit the earth and.
Oh, the astronaut, not the astronaut. I said the astronaut.
Space
Do you know what you say? You know what you say? You're like, oh, that had a bit of a brain fart there. You know.
Come here, I did it. Come here, we all do it.
You know when you say something, you're like, I actually said that.
You probably.
Sorry, I'm eating crayons again.
Hey, you guys. Asteroid there.
Yeah. You know when the astronaut hit the Earth.
Yeah, that was like me. That was like me there 2 episodes ago. Tony Atlas there, yeah. His boxing coach, Tony
Deadly
Atlas.
at boxing he is.
Remember your man, that wrestler, Teddy Atlas. Fucking dope, you think.
Yeah.
You were
Yeah, when the astronaut. No, when he was, I'm actually going to use it now. When the astronaut. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I do.
When the astronaut hit the Earth now. Savannah!
I don't know what that started with that. Don't know what happened there.
It's time to shave your vagina. No, that got a bit weird.
It's time to shave your vagina. Anyway, Darren, let's keep going.
Grope your man.
Asteroids.
Asteroids, yeah. When the astronaut hit the Earth, right? Dinosaurs were here and stuff. We weren't here.
Yeah.
That's how we came about, wasn't it? That's what they
So
say.
it's supposed to be like an ice age, and then we came after. But that's what we're told.
Yeah, but we were also told Adam and Eve. Do you know, like so?
They want Adam and Eve there. Yeah, stop that.
Do you know what? If you had a time travel machine, would you go back in time?
I would.
To then?
I'd go back
For a week or so.
For a week, Jesus Christ.
But you can only go back for a week. Would you go back?
I wasn't back for a whole week.
if you like.
I mean, listen to me, right? I went to Amsterdam for 5 days, right? Last year.
You got homesick.
No, I'm not even homesick. I was done. Stick a fork in me and all, 'cause I was done. 3 days is enough in Amsterdam, so I don't want to spend fucking. Like, at least there was shops and all in Amsterdam. yeah, you're going back to all, dinosaurs, Dilly. Yeah, there's the can't get skins or nothing.
But see, you have an advantage. You're well prepared.
There's no shops.
No, but bring a backpack.
Yeah, but that's the rule to time travel though. You can't be bringing stuff because then what if you leave it behind and you disrupt the time and space paradox? I'm trying to sound like I know what I'm talking about, but I haven't a clue.
Yeah, just don't leave it behind.
Yeah, because people have to upstop.
Sarah the morning and that lovely phone.
Yeah, you accidentally leave your phone behind. Imagine that. Fossil, fucking the smartphone, millions of years later, fucking archaeologists finding a fucking the remainder of a fucking smartphone fossilized. Fucking with people's heads.
If you could go back, would
Yeah.
you bring phones and all that with you? Cameras and leave them all around with people.
Imagine that.
If you look the god of that era, like.
No, you would, yeah.
Think about it. Deadly, wouldn't it? I'd love to, like, I probably wouldn't go back for a week, probably go back for a day. 24 hours at least.
24 hours, I think, yeah.
Or maybe 48 just to get the run of the place. You know what I mean? Like, just
Darren wants to take over fucking the prehistoric era, he does, and be the king of the dinosaurs now.
You could rewrite the Bible. Think of it.
You big jaw Dobby, give it over, T-Rex. Bite your head off and all.
You big jaw Dobby.
Big jaw Dobby. You know all that now. How are you?
Oh, but imagine how walking out and all T-Rexes.
Stop that. Come here anyway.
Christy Brown T-Rex.
Asteroids. You just went off the beaten track there, but come here, right? I'll read a bit of this. Despite these obstacles, the team of scientists from Northern Arizona University developed a novel technique to monitor a Centaur called, now wait for this, 2040 OG 392. Represent, yo. That's like a fucking you know, somebody's PlayStation Network name or Xbox gamer tag or something.
Or someone's Wi-Fi.
2040 OG 392. 392. Yeah.
Some stoner in college. Some scientist stoner.
Tell you, sounds a grapping name though. 2014.
I think
That means it was discovered in 2014.
Yeah, I think it's crazy.
Say that's what that was. OG 392. Sounds like some old school gangster rapper from the 90s. But yeah, just there's nothing really more to talk about that. Just that's rapping all.
Yeah, no, it's
out there.
Yeah.
So space now.
If you could go to space, would you go to space?
I don't.
No.
No.
Would you not like to go up?
No.
It's giving you anxiety even thinking about
I have no come here. I looked her up and Mick knows it's us. You know, like even watching
Your face.
yeah. Mick will tell you. Like I was on YouTube. You know, because I listened to chill out when I was going to sleep, right? I listened to this, right? I swear to God, right? And he suggested playlist like, oh, this lovely meditation, chill out, tune and all, right? I poured a thing, and now it sounded like, wow. And it's all planets and huge.
Did you kick yourself?
I was had having an old smoke, you know. Freaked out the bits. Oh, that was bad. I needed a hug or something.
Imagine you were lying there and you felt someone hug you.
Fuck off, Dad, will you? Dad, you're making it weird. I know you're Browns and all, but you're making it weird now. Stop that. That's being terrible. God forgive me.
Could be worse. Could have been groping you.
Oh.
I had to go there, didn't you?
You had to go to that next level, didn't you?
Yeah, no.
But yeah, no.
Would you not go? No, seriously, no. All joking aside.
I don't know. I probably.
Look, say Mars, right?
Oh, hell no. Thought of that. I'm actually go.
Blood pressure's through the roof.
I'm taking my pulse, right, and my heart's actually going in my chest, like. I'm actually had to get an anxiety there. Thought of that. I like talking about space.
You aged about 20 years.
What? I aged about 20 years. What was that?
You look about 57. You know,
57. What was the one? What's his name? Matt Damon's character at the end of Saving Private Ryan. Not that he gets all old. Not always. That's what happened to me there. You know the one.
Then when you realise you want to go to spaceship, it slowly goes back to normal.
And when you come home in space, I'm all young and vibrant again, and just still baldy. Bald's beautiful now.
Like so, right? Say if they said, here, listen, give you a couple of grand or go for it. It'll take 6 months. I think it's 6 months to get to Mars, actually, isn't it?
Couldn't tell you.
I'm not too sure. I think it might be 6 months.
6 months. Well,
or a year. One of them.
To get from Earth to Mars. Couldn't tell you. Have the clue.
Well, your man, Elon Musk. That's his name, isn't it? Elon Musk.
What about him?
He was talking about building gaffs up there and all. Well, no, obviously they're not going to be like this.
Down Cloud House, not he? No. Dublin City Council to happen all.
Send off a little chihuahua up there. Up you go.
And do you know what though? They'd make it work.
Yeah.
They'd make it fucking work. That's the thing.
Do you know what makes me wonder about all this bollocks with Adam and Eve and the way we came on Earth?
That's bollocks already.
Yeah, no, I know that, but what makes you wonder is see how your man Musk is sending people up.
Yeah.
Talk from sending people up.
Yeah.
For some.
Because that's a one-way trip.
Yeah, I know.
It's suicide. They're not coming back.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, they're not coming back. Like
he's sending people up. Like, how do we know that that people weren't sent to Earth? And then this is where religion came from.
Or that people lived on Mars, right? Descendants of us, right? And think about this, because there's supposed frozen ice at the ice caps of Mars.
Alright.
And supposedly, I don't know if it's true. Supposedly, that was the whole idea of where it started, because they actually came from Mars to inhabit the Earth.
Yeah, that's mad, isn't it?
Supposedly, it's I think it's a theory.
So then, if he sends enough people up there, we could eventually go there. Let the guinea pigs go first, and then we'll consider it.
See what happens.
Yeah, that's what I think. That's the way I plan things out in my head. Let them do that.
Play by ear there, yeah. Play by ear.
One of those. Long creepy fingers.
Probably come up on the thing. It did on the yoke.
That's the finger whip.
Big long horrible gangly fingers on him. I'm telling you, you're a mad. You know like a mad long alien fingers. One of them, no.
It'd be worse if we put it up your ass.
Oh, you can keep that. You might lose that finger.
Definitely wouldn't.
All this clench.
Look,
He even curls at the end and all.
That's what she said.
Finger in the bomb.
Finger of fudge.
But we move on there, yeah.
Yeah, no, that actually that blew my mind there when you were saying that. Look, that makes sense.
It's just, you know yourself. That's just something I read before. It's just when you brought about Mars, it just triggered something as a guy. I
think I don't know. I actually don't know.
Again, it's all speculation and theory and whatever else.
But we're never gonna know. That's the weird part about it. Unless in about 20 years, 10 years time, someone makes a time travel machine thing. We all get in there, yeah. A few points of Mars. Right, would you go though?
No.
For 6 months?
No. Fuck off.
No. If you were here on your own, nobody was here.
There's nobody up there. Might as well be here with him. Better the devil you know, the devil you don't know.
That's true. Yeah, I suppose. Yeah.
Can we move on?
Yeah, go ahead.
I know you're just trying to give me anxiety.
Yeah.
That's all he's trying to do, folks. Trying to give me anxiety. Yeah, there's an actual name for that. There's a phobia. It's not agoraphobia. It's something else. I just can't think of it right now. But it's like a fear of kind of like space and open spaces, like as in like large celestial bodies like planets and stuff like that. And which is weird because I always talk about space and I'm very interested in it, but I wouldn't go there.
I'd like it.
No,
I was only saying. Like,
only the thought of that.
I was only saying a while ago like how. I think I actually said on the podcast.
Yeah, probably, yeah.
About how like you're not really told about astronauts like in school. It's do you remember me saying something along those lines?
Oh yeah, sure. If you think about it, right, I mean, man was on the moon in 1969. Why didn't we go back? Yeah. Shouldn't, like, if you think about that, right, like, and I'm sure people who are listening will agree as well. We have better technology now than we did in 1969. So why didn't we go back there unless NASA or whoever else was there saying something? They'd hear, listen, aliens and all, dark side of the moon, alien bases, moon bases, blah.
Probably is.
Woo!
Aliens would run way down.
Telling you.
I wonder how they'd look if we came to their planet. Not the way like they say, oh, the aliens came here. No, like, but they like it if we came up to them. Story, bud. Like, what?
Story, alien mods. Would you like to show it?
Imagine this, the squidgy fucking clones in it though. Like, do you reckon aliens have sex?
Listen, William Shatner. Do you know what they do? They just look at each other. they have like a sex tail.
Do you do that with their eyes?
They have like a sex tail, right? And they connect sex tails. You know, like an Avatar or something. You know, like that film Avatar, like sex tails. Oh no, that's what the flying thing, isn't it?
I don't
know. They connected them. I don't know.
I don't know. It's kind of like
sex saying tails. A while ago. Sex tails. I don't know.
What are you watching it just for doing?
Hentai porn. What a farm, by the way.
Lovely.
That's what we get for annoying me. But anyway, we're gonna move on there, right? Because we're getting very but balls deep, no pun intended. Pun all intended. For talking about alien sex tales and all. But yeah.
Sex tapes.
Anyway, COVID-19 was present in Italy as early as September 2019. Study of lung cancer screening shows. And this is from obviously RT News as well. It's from the 15th of November 2020. The COVID-19 virus has been active in Italy months before it was first officially detected, new research has found, raising further questions about the true origins, extent and actual duration of the ongoing pandemic. And before I continue reading this, yes, there is people out there who don't believe in the pandemic. I'm not one of them. The new groundbreaking study conducted by scientists with Milan Institute of Cancer and the University of Siena was published this week by the Tumori Journal. The research is based on the analysis of blood samples from 959 people collected during lung cancer screening tests conducted between September 2019 and March 2020. So Darren, what do you make of that?
Yeah, sure. You were saying it was around China before then as well.
There was I remember in the previous job I was in, kind of running up to Christmas last year, and one of the girls that worked there, she was really sick. But obviously the absolute kip that it was. They don't pay you for being out sick, so she's no choice but to work. It's either that or knock her bed, and being so close to Christmas. But in saying that though, they're putting the rest of the staff at risk, and this is just normal flus, colds, or whatever. Like at the time, so we thought.
Everyone thought, it's just the flu, just the
But
cold.
come here, there's people out there that have since now tried to quote unquote correct me, them playing air quotes, whatever. Try to say, it was the Aussie flu and blah blah blah. I don't believe that. I believe COVID was around as early as last year, because as I said, there was a flu that people couldn't shake that had it for coincidentally 2 weeks, 14 days, and then like they were already after the fact. Do you know what I mean?
And then people were putting it down as that Aussie flu.
And people putting it down the Aussie flu. Now again, I'm no scientist, but I'm no expert in this, but
Don't have to be a scientist to
you know yourself, no, but just I found not knowing what we know now and stuff that we've looked up online or whatever, like I'm like, I think I might have been fucking COVID there.
Yeah, definitely.
I think I might have been COVID. I'm just saying my opinion.
Come here.
COVID.
What you think about it? I know diseases and viruses and all that jazz.
Yeah.
I know they spread like wildfire. They spread like wildfire.
Yeah.
But when you think about it, like, it was January when China let the cases out. Yeah.
Yeah, that's when we were only told.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
It was New Year's Eve.
Yeah, well, around
New Year's Eve, 29th. I was going to say 29th. 29th.
By the end of February, early March, it was rampant over here. It was rampant all over the world, like.
34th is anywhere. I'm going to be 29th. Fucking dope.
it was rampant over here. It was rampant around the world then.
Yeah.
So how can it? I know that it travels. That viruses go.
Yeah, of course.
Travel quick, but that was way too quick.
Yeah, I know, it was very quick. A friend of mine actually on Facebook, he as part of his job, he has to travel, he's a computer programmer, so he travels to the States and to China as well. He had a work trip planned, I think it was end of January, start of February, and this is before COVID was ever here. Obviously cancelled it because that's when it was big in the news then. But come here, if you remember correctly, right? Now I know there's people out there that are all like, the pandemic and whatever, but there's a part of me that's kind of like, is there some truth to this story? Because do you remember there was these scaremongering videos going around of people supposed to be dropping dead in the streets?
Yeah.
What was that all about? I think that was just people just fucking.
That was in China. That was supposedly in China.
In China, Wuhan, and where was the kind of where patient zero and.
But see, as I was saying there, it spread it quick over here. So how long was it over there before they acknowledged it? So that's probably why people were dropping dead.
Yeah, I don't
people
know.
thought it was just the flu. But sure, how could it spread that quick in China when you really think about it? They always wear masks.
It doesn't.
So how is
it doesn't
masks protecting us?
It does. That's what I'm saying. There's it holds in that theory.
If anything, masks is doing long-term damage to our lungs.
Mm.
Now, don't get me wrong.
I know we're probably contradicting ourselves because of previous episodes, but you have to remember this. This is kind of, I don't want to say evidence, but kind of information that's kind of coming out, and obviously differences in opinion or whatever,
Yeah, well, it's questionable.
It is all questionable.
Like
questionable, but come here, like anything in life though, question everything.
We were never, when we were given the anti-masks and the anti-lockdown people grief, that was just because they deserved it.
At the time.
We were, I wouldn't say blind, but we
didn't
have enough evidence. We couldn't go by Google. Scientists are coming out and saying these things, so
yeah.
Therefore, you can kind of take that with a
pinch of salt.
Yeah, I was going to say
take everything.
I was going to say a grain of salt, but a pinch of salt.
Pinch of salt, man.
Give them a bit of.
Fuck them.
Fuck them is right. Come here, listen. Hopefully by next year it's all.
Smell me helmet.
It's all good and we're all. Come here, listen. Mother Nature needs a break. That's the moral of that story.
Yeah, it's just I don't know. It's a weird time. It's a weird year.
It's a crazy year.
It's a crazy year, but like the whole fucking the whole world practically closed down.
Fuck 2020 anyway.
You know what I mean? I was actually talking to a work colleague of mine today, and we were talking about 2006. Do you remember 2016? There was load of celebrity deaths. Do you remember
actually,
it was in 2016? Everyone like, 2016, fucking, it was a shit year, blah blah blah. And I was saying to me, I was like, 2016 a shit year, and then it has 2020. Hold my beer. You know what I mean? Hold my beer. Bitch, please.
But if you actually if you look up 2020,
Yeah,
the meaning of 2020,
Right.
like if you want to go all angels and shit like
Oh, the numerology and stuff.
that. If you look that up, you'd be like, wow. Look up 21. Do you
Right.
know, like, I was doing it during the night. I was in work on nights and I was bored out of my head.
Ah, that's why you were looking it up.
Yeah, sitting there. I wonder what 2020 means in this.
Sorry about that, no.
But yeah, and I looked up and I was kind of like, wow.
Can you remember what it means?
I can't, no.
No.
And I was trying to remember, but like, do you know when you're thinking and you're thinking too hard?
Yeah.
That's what happened to me.
It definitely won't help anyway.
But like, yeah, 2020, and then I think 2021 is meant to be this great year or something, or it's, I can't exactly remember.
2020 numerology.
Yeah. Bum, bum, bum.
Ah, there.
There's no dead air here.
Right. Well, this one I have, it's from a website called refinery29.com. Numerology is based on the idea that numbers have a spiritual significance, like you were saying,
Yeah.
angels and stuff. Practitioners believe that learning the symbology of numbers and recognizing patterns can enrich our lives. Each number from 1 to 9 has a spiritual meaning. To apply numerology to a year, you add the digit of a year together until you're left with a single digit number. This is known as the universal year number. And for 2020 it's 4 because 20 plus 0 plus 2 plus obviously 0 is 4. You kind of get the idea, you know what I mean? You
Yeah.
add all the numbers together till you get one single digit and then that's your thing. But it doesn't tell me what it means though.
Yeah. You see, that's the thing. You see, there you go. There's Google at it again.
It doesn't tell me what it means though, it just tells me how to do it. Then you have to go and do it now. I thought it was going to tell me. Jeez.
Yeah, no.
Fucking dopes. Have the clue, Google. Hold on there. It's all fucking quiet now.
Yeah, because I'm trying to.
Do you
Yeah,
know
we
what?
just go back to leave it at that. But
we're
anyway,
gonna
it's a
leave it
bit,
there, yeah.
it's a bit mad.
Yeah, but come here now. You should, if you're listening there, whoever's listening, you should all definitely go and look in that. And that's if you're into that type of thing. And if you're not into that type of thing, you're not into that type of thing, whatever.
Well,
You know,
this,
if you've no good to say fuck all.
Watch your mouth, yeah. I just said it's 2020 a spiritual year.
It's
Overall, 2020 is a very spiritual year.
Right.
It's also a universal massa number. 2022 year. I don't know. Next year will be all about finding balance and peace in our lives, unity, partnerships, and working together as a team.
Right.
But if you think about it, right, that's at the little light bulb in my head.
Okay. Cover it.
From 2018, 2019, you could notice, even around here, everything is changing. People ignore each other, they don't say hello the way they used
Around
to.
here.
But now this pandemic happened, people are pulling together.
Oh yeah, but I know there's a lot of negativity in the world, but I've also there's a lot of positivity as well.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people banded together, like, you know, especially with kind of older, elderly people as well, you know, because obviously they're higher risk. So they're like, yeah, right, you want that in the shop and all.
Yeah,
whatever,
that's
you know
what I mean. When you think about it, and that wouldn't have happened 2 years ago last year.
No.
So everything happens for a reason, and we don't know the reason right now. But in a few years' time, that reason will appear, and we'll be like, oh, that's what happens. Yeah, that makes sense now. You know,
the pieces will fall into place.
Yeah, that's the way I look at. That's the way I look at life.
That's actually a great way of looking at it, actually.
Because
never thought of it like that.
Yeah, I always think of it. I
never thought of it like that, actually.
And like I find that's the best way to look at life. Because if something happens to me, and people always say, so say if you lose something, it comes in fucking tree. What's gonna happen next?
Negativity.
Yeah,
it's why you're putting out there.
It's like a mirror. You're mirroring it back to yourself. So it's like a vicious circle. It's gonna keep coming back around you and coming back around you.
Yeah.
You need to break it.
I was like that for a while. Stuck in the rut.
It happens.
I was like that last year, like, especially.
But whose choice is it to be cranky? Who's in charge of your brain?
Me.
So it's your choice to be like that.
But sometimes it's hard.
No, it is. But
it's hard.
I read that book, The Secret.
Yeah.
And before that, I was never.
You'd be the first to go fucking ticks.
Yeah, load of dopes. That's not true. I read
that
book,
spiritual now.
and I was like, wow.
Like, it was an eye opener.
It was just like fuck. The stuff that right. It's not even a secret. It's fucking common sense. But it's drilled into us that you need to have this, you need to have that, and we're focusing on having that, but we're not getting it. No. Because we're told that we need to have it. But if you just go out and try, you'll get it.
Yeah.
But if you don't really want, why would you think about something you don't really want? So
sure, that's the whole Conor McGregor thing, visualization, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what it is. If you can see it up here, you'll have it in your hand.
Yeah, because remember the thing. Remember when he beat Alvarez that time 4 years ago, when he was like looking up at the thing and he had the two belts. Oh, this is exactly how I envisioned it, or whatever it was.
Yeah.
You know, whoa, baby. Now when you're saying, "Where's that belt?" Remember, where's that belt? And he had the two belts, the champ,
It's
and
also
whatever.
very
you know?
important when you I'm a cranky fuck in the morning.
I'm not a morning person.
Don't talk to me in the morning because I will kill you. But
Don't be asking me stupid questions.
every morning for the past 4 months, right? Since this whole longer than that actually, we're lost in the months. since
the semblance of time is gone for everyone.
Since this happened,
Yeah.
every morning I get up, I say thank you.
That's probably positive because you're alive.
I say thank you when I go around my bed. Thank you. I don't even say God. I just say thank you, universe.
Thank you.
Because I don't believe there's a God. I believe there's something there.
It's like energy.
Yeah, it's it's scientifically proven that if you pray, you'll feel better. But it's not because God is fucking shining His light down on you. It's because you think you're speaking to this person up above. So who is that person up above?
We don't know.
Exactly, and we have different gods. We have not all God is one, but we have different.
Or is it though?
Yeah, well, so they say.
Or is it, Dan?
Our God.
You know right now, not to go into the whole religion thing, but you know what I think that is the way I have God, Allah and Buddha and whatever. I just think that's that each individual country, races, I don't want to use that word race, but you know what I'm saying, interpretation of the divine entity.
Yeah.
You know, up above or whatever you want to call it.
See, the thing is with humans, we're easily brainwashed.
Yeah.
Whether you realise it or not, we're easily brainwashed.
I as a whole.
Like, if I was to sit here and talk bad
lot
about
of
somebody who you didn't know, are you going to like them?
Say it again?
Like, if I was to sit here, talk bad about someone you didn't know that I knew,
Yeah.
and then I introduce you to them,
Yeah.
are you going to like them?
You've already established.
I planted the seed, and that tree is at the ground.
Yeah.
So, like, when you think
And it's terrible though.
But when you think of it, that's the way it is. And everything is like that. So that's what I believe, that if come here, I wear a miraculous medal.
Yeah. I know you were always fairly religious, even when you were younger.
I do believe there's something there, but I don't believe. Listen, I don't believe there's like, I believe if we think positive, we'll get what we're
positive things.
We'll come back to us. And you give what you get, or you get what you give.
You get what you give.
So look, if I was to go and if I was to treat people horrible, every person I've seen, I'm gonna be treated like that.
It's the mirror thing, like you said.
And people say, "Oh, karma." Yeah, you believe it. Karma will
karma
come
is a thing.
But it is a thing. But if you dwell on it,
positive and negative karma.
Yeah, you know, like it's like everything. If you want something, if you want to do something, you're gonna do it.
Yeah.
If you wanna be a wrestler, you'll be a wrestler.
Yeah,
doesn't mean you're gonna be a superstar.
No.
But you'll be a wrestler. If you want to do boxing, you're gonna do it. If you want to drive a car, you're gonna drive a car.
Yeah.
Do you know stuff like that? Like, if you really want to do it, you will do it. So it's up to you. Stop sitting there feeling sorry for yourself and just go and do it.
Do you know what happened? Like, just to kind of from a more personal kind of standpoint, when I started out wrestling first, I was all gung ho and let's do this. It's my dream and whatever. But somewhere along the line, I lost my way.
But people, it's who you surround yourself.
And it was to do with who I was surrounded with at the time. I lost my way and I let certain people get in my ear, which was wrong. You know?
That happens.
But you know what though? But at the same time, people people say, "Oh, look, wish I had a time machine, go back in time, and I wouldn't have done that." I was like, no. Your life experiences mold you and shape you into the person that you are today. So I wouldn't change a thing, because I wouldn't be the person that's doing the podcast here with you now.
Yeah.
I'd be a different person, and I'd probably be a fucking dope, to be honest. You know what I mean?
No one knows what they could have been.
You know what I mean?
But see, everything does happen for a reason.
Yeah, but that's what I believe.
There's always a valid reason why these things happen.
Yeah. It prepares you for later on.
Yeah, it prepares you for everything.
Yeah, 100%.
Like, but see, the thing is, when you dwell on them things that happen to you, that's where it's... And
that's what I do. That's my...
Yeah.
And
if you're gonna keep dwelling on it, it's gonna keep coming back. No matter what you try and shake it.
It's like it's on repeat.
Yeah. But look, and it took me ages to be like that. Yeah. Like a long time.
I was talking to, I'm sorry for cutting you off, there was a friend of the podcast actually, Darren as well, namesake. What's the Tao Jung or something like that? It's basically Tao Sung or something like that. It's I'll put a link in the description actually. But so it's a Chinese thing, but it's like a type of philosophy.
Yeah.
But it's basically, you know, kind of positive thoughts. You know, basically staying positive, what you put out there. But it's to do with.
It's their way of...
It's their way.
Yeah,
It's their interpretation of it. Basically, there's a proper name for it. I'm not drawing a blank now.
But Google it if you really want to know.
But no. I'm actually going to put a link in the description of the video there of some kind of videos and stuff that I came across, and I should put the proper name as well. I just can't think of it right now. For those who are listening, will know who I'm talking about. For those who don't, again, as I said, the link is in the description. So it is what it is.
Yeah, but what
are we talking about?
We were saying about the visualization and
the visualization.
Like,
yeah.
I know, and some people do think that's weird when people do do the visualization. Some people don't want to believe into it. Not that you have to believe. If you like think about it, right? If you believed on the way to work that you were going to crash a car,
yeah,
right? If you believed that you were going to crash a car for a whole week straight on the way to work, you believed that. That 9 times out of 10 that will happen.
And that's
like it will, and that book, The Secret. People who feel a bit down, it's good to read. It takes a bit to get into it. You know, it takes a bit, but how can I explain? It's a hard one to explain, because there was a story they told in the book about this man or woman that had cancer.
Right.
They never took any chemotherapy.
No.
For 3 months they took a break. The hospital, the next hospital appointment was 3 months' time. Right, people might think it's a bit far fetched, but you don't have to believe it. The man went to the hospital for 3 months. Went to the hospital, he had cancer. His next appointment was in 3 months.
Found it. Lao Tzu.
Lao Tzu.
Lao Tzu.
I don't know. I actually must Google that.
Lao Tzu. Lao Te Ching, the Book of the Way. There's all different ones, like audio. Like there's all kind of like audio books and stuff on YouTube.
I recognise his face. Can you screenshot that?
I can, yeah.
Oh, I'll tell you something off.
The philosophy of flow, Taoism. That's where it is.
I'll tell you
Taoism.
something off.
Right, grand. Yeah, we'll chat
weird.
out on. Yeah,
that's weird.
But that's to deal with. All right, it'll make more sense when we talk about that. But do you see what I mean about Taoism? Like that's what the Chinese would. To be fair, though, I know we're like giving them shit over fucking COVID and whatever.
No, listen.
You know what I mean? Eating bats and all, pass it up.
Yeah, but they're ticks for eating bats anyway.
They eat mad things. They're into eating fried tarantula.
But you know what? I'll try it. If I went to China, I would.
You can do that. I'll leave it to.
No, but I would though. That's the thing.
Lao Tzu. Lao Tzu. I think that's your man, Lao Tzu.
Yeah, just screenshot him there for me.
Yeah, well, I think did I do it already? No, I thought it.
Yeah. What were we saying? Yeah, and see, they have different. It's probably the same thing, just different ways of doing it.
But see, did you ever hear a thing called I Ching?
I did actually.
I Ching. That's to do with energy.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'd love to fucking do actually. Tai Chi.
Yeah.
I reckon that would really help me and relax me and stuff. Imagine me and all of me fucking shouting and all. Give me all on. You swear you can see me. I'm doing all that.
I done that.
You fucking
think about it. Like,
have to stop coursing.
Everything bad that happens.
Yeah.
Right. So say, what can I use for an example?
That's him.
Yeah, that's him.
Yeah.
Like, so everything bad that happens. Like 2020 was having a shit year. Right.
Yeah.
There's no ifs or buts about it. It's gonna be a bad year. But I keep telling myself next year it's going to be better.
Yeah.
And it will be better. Because many people in the world are saying that.
Forward thinking.
Look, many people in the world, and what do I always say? I know sometimes about the podcast and stuff, this time next year we'll have this.
But you're yeah.
But I'm putting it out there because...
You're very ambitious.
Yeah, but that you need to be.
I know, yeah. It makes sense though.
Coming from the northern city isn't easy.
No, it's not.
You need to do that. Or coming from any, like, southern city, northern city, it's not easy.
No.
You have to be like that.
And especially when you grow up around stuff like, you know, that...
We grow up around negativity.
So, yeah, and it's terrible to even say because there is good people around here.
There's great people.
There's great people
around here. As a fellow
here.
I know used to say, people around here are the salt of the earth. The
salt of the earth.
You know, like...
Give you the shirt off your back. It's just, it's unfortunate that there's also bad as well.
There is a lot of bad. But see, the people, they don't show the good. They just show the bad. They
because
don't show the positivity. They show the negativity all the time.
Because people who live outside that, it suits their narratives and their agendas.
Exactly, and that's the thing. It's the same with news. Another thing is, if you're ever feeling down, stay away from the news.
That definitely doesn't help.
It's not going to help.
That definitely doesn't help. That's one thing that we were told, actually. Don't be watching the news.
Why do you think I deleted all my social medias?
Yeah.
It's because it's all shit. It's all, look what I have and you don't have. I don't want that in my life.
Oh, come here. Speaking of what I have, the PlayStation 5.
Exactly. Oh, Jesus Christ.
A grown man.
Yeah, I was fucking annoyed of it. Santi and all, like, you know, come on now. But you see on eBay how much they're selling them for?
Yeah, because...
$2,000.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't pay that. I wouldn't. I'd go and punch the head on and take her on.
But you know what though? There's people that they're selling them that price because they know people are desperate and people will pay that price down.
Yeah, well, I hope he dies roaring, the cunt. Because if I don't get my hands on him, someone's going to kill him.
But you know though, I'll come back to what we were saying about balance and what negative and positive and stuff. That person who was just trying to be a hungry cunt and trying to make money off people because they're trying to, do Christmas and whatever, like, you know what I mean? That'll come back on them.
They won't get an ounce of luck.
They won't get an ounce of luck. That'll come back on them down the line.
You know what I mean? It always comes back on people.
It does. It comes back on you. So, you know what I mean? Trying to fuck people over, like, you know what I mean?
What you put out there, and the same with people who sell drugs and stuff. That's going to come back on you. You have kids.
You're constantly looking over your shoulder.
But not only that, you notice the amount of people who sell drugs and their kids are on the spectrum.
Yeah.
It's
not a
coincidence that this happens.
Because it's...
And I'm not saying God done it.
No.
But that's what the old timers would say. Oh, God, I wasn't too happy about him. Bit of crack there. God doesn't give a fuck if you sell crack. You need to make... listen, I'm not... some people need to do what they have to do to survive. But there's also this thing called college. And most of the people who do sell drugs have probably a very low IQ. No disrespect. Listen, you have to do what you have to do to survive. I'm not going to sit here and be a hypocrite about these things.
See, do you know
I'm no angel. I've made mistakes. I've done stupid things.
And we all have.
But you need to... You either go down that road or you just...
You recognise what you're doing is wrong and you better yourself down. That's what it is, you know what I mean? But unfortunately, there's people out there, older people that would be involved in that world who romanticise that, oh look, this is a great little learner, why don't you know what I mean? But they're not telling you, listen, if you don't make that money, I'm coming after you, and they're not telling you that part.
Like, or if
then you're in debt and all.
Or if the police take her off you, how are you going to get that money back?
Oh, you're screwed.
Yeah, because the police don't give a fuck.
Because the fella who was romanticising that isn't telling you that part.
Yeah, and the police don't give a fuck if you owe somebody money. They're like, that's your own problem. Or you could say, tell you what, tell me who sold it to you, and I'll leave you alone. Drop the charges. And then that's a vicious circle because you're gonna get a.
That's a vicious circle because you're gonna get two things. One, they're like, well, how come he didn't go down for that? He obviously ratted on someone.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? So just. You're better off not getting involved in that world at all.
No, God is love.
God is love, exactly.
And like I as I said, I say God is love. I do believe there's a God, but I don't believe it's. I don't believe
in the Christian traditional sense. That's what you mean. I don't know why I'm pointing at the microphone like you can see me like a camera and all, but.
But no, that's what I mean. Like,
yeah.
I don't agree with how the Catholic Church ran.
No,
how they still have ties with the government. How the mother and baby's home, all of that stuff.
Oh,
that's for a different day. I don't really want to talk about that, not because I just don't want that.
No, because it's bringing it down a negative path, isn't it?
Yeah, like it's horrible what happened, and I'm sorry for what happened, and like
we will cover it in an episode though.
A different.
We will, but if we're going to be talking about something as sensitive as that, I'd like to do the proper.
Do your homework.
Do your homework. You know what I mean? So you don't sound like a dope.
Yeah,
there's
no point in slating someone or giving your opinion on something if you don't know exactly what you're talking about.
Exactly.
Like it's. Oh, come here. The moral of the story is, the church got away with too much in this country.
Way too much.
For a long, long time.
Yeah. See, they were a big part of the government though.
It's only within 10, 15 years.
What's it?
That things started to slowly but surely change.
I think it was
probably 10.
More than that, was it?
Was it?
About 20.
Would have been 20, 2000?
2000.
Would you but like
I'm trying to remember. I'd say even before that, even again down like the 90s.
Like my kids are not christened.
Yeah.
And in my mind I don't really want to get them christened.
Yeah.
I want to break that. It's all about a family tradition type of thing where we have a get together.
Nowadays, it's more of a family tradition. The same with communions and confirmations.
If they want to make that communion in second class,
Yeah.
I'll get them baptised.
Bloke I know, his son had to be christened in the February, and he made his communion. Well, there was actually, he was supposed to be, obviously he got christened, obviously pre-pandemic, or pandemic, if whatever you're being calling it. But yeah, he had to get the young fella christened when he was 8. Because he was going to make his communion, he was supposed to make it in May, but then obviously this happened and it was put back. I think it was during the summer. He ended up making his communion.
Listen, let it be. If they want to be a Muslim, let them be a Muslim.
Yeah.
It's their choice. Why should we?
Yeah.
Why should we make them follow what we follow? Did we like that? I certainly didn't.
Yeah.
So I'm not putting that on my kid.
I know a girl. She has 2 kids, and she's not Christian. She's pagan.
Oh, right.
No, you know pagan
yeah.
is. Yeah. Like she practiced Wiccan. She's Wiccan, like a witch.
Yeah.
And doesn't believe in Christianity. You know, communion.
But she's religious. She's open-minded.
Pagan, like, you know, as in like nature and
that's from open-minded.
That open-minded and stuff. Exactly. So her 2 kids didn't do their communions or their confirmations because they're old enough now. Like, this is a couple of years ago. Like, didn't have a communion. Like, didn't go into school that day or whatever.
But if you ask a kid in 2nd or 3rd class about God, they wouldn't have a clue.
No.
They don't go to church. So why be a hypocrite?
Because it's the money.
Yeah, but why be a hypocrite?
You know what it is? You know what I find? And when I was younger, right, when I made my communion, in the traditional sense, let's call it, right, it was, I remember the church. I was just like, get me out of here.
Come here, I could pour water on my son's head and say, God bless you.
Body of Christ.
I could do
Whatever.
that. I don't need to be a priest.
Dominant son.
What, do I need to be a virgin to do that? No. Shush him out. Do you know what I mean?
I'm not virgin, they're interfering with kids.
Yeah.
That's terrible.
Yeah, well, it's disgusting. But you know, like it's.
But back to what I was saying, like years ago, we like my mum and dad, they brought me around to know all the aunties and uncles' houses and wherever. Like, there was none of this having a party in a fucking pub and everyone coming. There was none of that drinking business.
It's all changed.
It's all material. Like, I know we were getting money back then, but and it's still somewhat material, but it's gone even more to the next level. Like, I seen a communion, not obviously this year, gone the previous year, where someone had a horse and carriage. Yeah. A young one.
Yeah.
Thinking the fucking Cinderella. Stop that.
Yeah.
Stop that. No. That's
you're
show pony shit. No pun intended, because it's a horse now, but that's a show pony as in there being a fucking show off. Like,
creating a monster.
That's all they're doing. That's all they're doing. You'll get no fucking thanks for it when she's older. I'm sorry. Crazy. I might sound like a sour cunt, but no, I won't be doing that.
I'm a big believer in give your kids everything you possibly can.
There's people out there
giving them everything, and then there's going a bit over the line there. Like,
and that's how you make monsters.
Yeah, you need
self-entitled little cunts. I'm sorry.
Like, you need to draw the line somewhere.
Yeah.
You need to make them work for what they have. Now, sometimes I can come across as a bit harsh. You know, they wouldn't be let away with anything.
Yeah.
Like if they'd give me partner cheek, they wouldn't step out of line with me. They know. Listen, you leave him alone, he's all right. But if you step out of line, you're gonna know all about it.
I'm gonna tell you a story, right? I remember years ago, right? I was about what 10, 11 at the time. I was like the bollocks. Not doing my homework around. Fucking Irish homework. I was like, not doing that. Right, you know what I mean? Whatever, you know.
We'll kind of go with down letters.
Doing on Doug's mahogany gas pipes and all that. That just sounded like I knew what I was talking about, but having a clue. Just as much as you normally do nowadays, you know. Fake it till you make it.
Cunn's tattoo.
Mordic freshen. Deadly and all. But come here, that's what it was. Wasn't in my homework. Man, dad called up the school, whatever. Pretty much told about me over to listen, because I had a Super Nintendo. Do your homework and all, whatever. You're not playing any games. But every day when I came from school, had a skill desk. They would have got me out himself an old skill desk down here in the room and all. And he's like, right, not going here, any computer to do your homework. Drilled it into me.
I'm like that with Callum. When he comes into school,
straight away, get in.
He does his homework and
do
then
your
he can play his game.
Yeah. Then he can play our game, yeah.
Until then, no.
Yeah.
Or if he gives cheek back, the PlayStation's gone. I took her out for 3 months.
My outfit took me SNES on me years ago.
Yeah, but it's all about discipline. It's all about showing right from wrong.
Yeah.
But if you don't do that, they're just not going to give a shit.
No.
Like, you need to get them young while you can, because if you leave
Yeah.
until they're 7 or 8, I'm like, who the fuck do you think you are?
See, do you know what? See, when I was a bit younger, I was because I was the only boy. You see, I was before that. I was allowed away with a lot more than I was. So I think that was kind of like, right, we need to put the foot down here. That was that moment, that 10, 11 years of age myself, and it was a lesson learned.
But look,
I still remember that.
You see kids at the school, and the man's I'm fucking sick of them. But here, hold on a minute,
He was the child and he was the parent.
Yeah.
Stop
sick
that.
of them. Hurry! Clatter. Get up. I know you can't hit kids now.
Child line.
Yeah. Fucking tussling.
It's been terrible.
Yeah, no. Well, actually, do you know what? To be honest with you, I never raised my hand to me kids.
No.
I never did, and I never will.
You might have kind of shouted at them.
Oh, Jesus Christ,
Yeah, let it roar, let them know who's balls now.
I know. I think, you know, with the look I give them.
What's it, see the Samuel L. Jackson meme? You know, looking at your kids, they'll start acting right. You know, the boy does.
Yeah.
You know,
it's like the normal shit.
I'm actually going to put that up in this part.
Or if I call one of them in a certain, like, if I don't just call them normally, if I give a little shout and call them, what did we do? Like, they think that, like,
yeah, call them, what did they do?
Yeah. I'm in trouble. It's like, yeah, I'm in trouble, get in with it, stop.
Get in,
just come in, yeah.
Stop messing.
I don't, like, listen, I'm alright, but just don't be bold.
Yeah,
Just
take
take
it
it easy.
if you behave yourself.
I don't believe in hitting kids.
No.
I believe I was hit when I was younger, and I was a little bollocks when I was younger.
You were.
I just done these things to get in trouble. I'm gonna get smacked anyway, so dopes. you know one of those like I got a smack of a mobile phone. That's no joke. There, Tussler would have been breathing down my elbows. Like, terrible. I swear. Yeah. And do you know what? It wasn't even any. It wasn't just a mobile. It wasn't like a touch phone.
It was a no-way brick.
Yeah, it was the first ever Nokia phone with a camera.
Oh fucking hell.
Yeah, that was a big.
Remember those?
Oh yeah, big. I was like, did you ever see that MMA fighter where his skull was?
I do. Another one. Was that in Pride or something?
Yeah, walking around like him.
Soccer kick in the head.
Yeah.
Football kick in the head.
I was walking around like him. I was, sorry, man.
Looking like a man out Total Recall.
But you know what it was? When your dad comes home, don't care, get me down. So to the head, yeah. That's for you. And I listen, I've never been. It's always bold, but no.
You're full of energy.
Yeah, like I was always up to something I shouldn't be up to.
Now, come here. Was this after school when you were bold?
Yeah,
that's why.
Yeah.
Because you have to bring it out later. Yeah, it'd be like bringing a Rottweiler out for a walk. Yeah. Get rid of that energy.
Because like in school and it, like
you were a handful.
Yeah, in school
you were alright with me though.
Yeah, in school, but in school I was alright until I got to the secondary school.
Yeah. Well, that was testosterone.
Yeah.
Hormones.
Yeah, all over that. Yeah. Fucking beard on me and all. Like,
beard and all
in fourth year.
Fourth year beard and all.
Remember this time I was in school. I won't name the school, obviously.
I was gonna say that. No.
This little goon, little fucking dope. It's only fourth
Fucking
year.
dope.
Right, you're a little fat retard it was, right? And he's like, I'm gonna get the fat kid. You will, yeah.
I'm gonna get the fat kid.
Yeah, oh really? Yeah, no, it's true. Like a little geek, like he was being bullied, so he's like, oh yeah, look at this little fat retard, let me get him. That's what he was thinking, and I was like, yeah, right. And then some fellow I knew in 6th year.
You're wrong.
Yeah, no, again, look, come here, listen.
It's all wrong, like
I wouldn't be letting him do it. A fellow I knew in 6th year went off, he's saying you and put him in the bin.
Put him in the bin?
Yeah. Then he looked like a terrible little tick, and he was a tick. Stupid hairdo, fuck.
Hairdo,
yeah.
Whiffy hairdo.
With his nail varnish and all.
Was he a little?
Oh, little rock out, like, no little.
Rocking out with his cock out, was
like,
he?
yeah, I think myself, well, actually, who do you think?
Yeah, but that's like.
I remember, look.
Two wrongs don't make it right, though.
Yeah. No, it's still.
You know what I mean? No, I mean him like being bullied, like you know what I mean. Not that I condone any sort of bullying, but then him trying to but he's just trying to show off in front of
that's what it was.
That's also wrong.
Yeah, but that's why one of the youngsters in 6th year put him in the bin.
Yeah, so he put him in his place.
Yeah,
he took out the trash.
that's what it was like though. You get it. That's what life is like. You're gonna get people. You're gonna get people trying to bully you and shit. Even in workplaces, it happens.
Oh, trust me, it does.
Like I had somebody trying to bully me in the workplace.
Yeah, stop that.
Yeah, and I wouldn't mind. It was a fucking woman. I must say, a woman.
See, John.
Elderly woman.
Oh Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I'll put her in that box.
Yeah.
I said to her, listen, do you think I want to be standing here giving you my senses? You're old to be my grandmother.
You're old enough to be granny, exactly.
Yeah.
This is ridiculous.
Just in her face. I won't get into that because
don't. So anyway, there we'll move on to North Korean defector exposes Kim Jong Un and China. Video that was on obviously YouTube. We just discussed there. Just give me I'll just open this up real quick. I'll see is there a description there. She wants talking. She wants talking to me there. I goes, yeah, here we are, yeah. North Korean defector and human rights activist Yeon Mi Park has a virtual sit down with Patrick Bet David. That's from the YouTube channel Valuetainment. Is it Valuetainment? Another YouTube channel I highly recommend. Not just for kind of like say sports stars interviews, but just kind of current affairs type of thing as well. He actually had Ric Flair on that as well.
Did he?
Your man, he
has a good few subscribers.
Patrick Bet David, yeah. I know he's been on. He's had a good couple of people on as well, like, you know, kind of from popular culture. He had a man Ice Baby with a little ice on.
Oh yeah.
As well. Hey, come here, that was an interesting story.
I'm going to look at his channel later.
Do have a look at his channel there. But yeah, about this North Korean dictator, about the guest. Park Yeon-mi is a North Korean defector and human rights activist who escaped from North Korea to China in 2007 and settled in South Korea in 2009. She came from an educated, politically connected family that turned to black market trading during North Korea's economic collapse in the 90s. Yeah, from what I've seen there, you remember as well from the video because you watched it too. It was mind blowing.
It was mind blowing.
It was just from what I've seen.
Like we
know.
Yeah, look, we are talking about gods in this episode.
Yeah,
that's basically what your man Kim Jong thing is.
What was the she talked about a book that she read? Is it George Orwell? George Orwell.
She read it so many times though.
It's 1984. That's about kind of it was I think it was out in 1948.
Yeah.
It was released in 1948, I think it was. But basically said that future societies. This is back in the 40s when he brought this book out. George Orwell. I think it was George Orwell.
I think it was. I'm not.
No, what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna look that up now.
Well, I remember. I think she said she read that a couple of times.
So no, I don't think it was that. I think it was there was two books.
Books, was there?
There was two books she read. Yeah, and one of them was 1984. But I think that was the other one.
Oh, right.
She said she read about 5 times.
Yeah.
5 times. I can't remember one. George Orwell. No, I'm gonna look this up.
Yeah, I say that was tough in order.
I was right, George Orwell, 1994. Yeah, go on, Danny. I was right on the money. But yeah, just saying that was about kind of like future societies will be under surveillance.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Looking now.
Well, pretty much that's what's going on now.
It's the future. You know what I mean? It's what was predicted, but that whole thing about Kim Jong Un, like, you know. And there was a great kind of, I don't know if anyone ever seen that film, The Book of Eli.
Yeah, I didn't.
Book of Eli.
The one you're talking about.
But there's the Gary Oldman, Denzel Washington, but Gary Oldman is looking for the King James version of the Bible, which is meant to be like, the proper version or whatever it is, and I'm not super religious in the traditional Christian sense when it comes to potent scripture or whatever, like, that's, to me, that's just weird. But basically he's saying that, if I can, keep the people dumb, I'm the one that has the power. I'm the only person that's literate and that can read this Bible, so therefore they'll think I'm a god.
Yeah, and that's what
Kim Jong Un and his father before him and his father before him and so on, and 70 years or something.
Yeah,
this has been going on in North Korea.
Nearly a century.
Nearly a fucking century, Darren.
Someone needs to take him out.
Jesus Christ.
No, it's obviously it's none of our business what he does.
Was it the little rocket man?
Yeah, but somebody needs to take him out.
It's dangerous.
Somebody close him, slice his throat. But then that's
there's no whispering because the birds in the trees can hear you. That's what your one said, remember?
Yeah.
In other words, there's ears everywhere because people rat you out.
Yeah, and plus his sister is meant to be worse than him.
The kids, do you know they killed 3 members, the 3 generations. If I had like a mother, father, grandmother, grandparents, alive, right? Say if I was North Korean or whatever, living there under that dictatorship, because let's face it, that's exactly what it is. People's Republic, fucking ask me bollocks.
Yeah.
Right, smell me helmet. Right, yeah. Fucking they killed 3 generations of your family. Right? Like if I have kids, then it's me and then it's my mother and father, whatever, for example, right? Just to use that as another example. They'll kill my kids, me, my grandmother, grandfather. Gone. Sure, your family's gone.
There was a conspiracy he killed his brother, wasn't there?
Suppose
conspiracy.
Conspiracy. Speculation, conspiracy, whatever you want to call it. But
Oh, just in school, like we play with action. Well, I would have played with Action Man or toys.
Yeah, but we're boys though.
Yeah, girls play with Barbies. She played with trucks, army tanks.
Army tanks and talking about killing the American bastards.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, there was one I seen. I'm at the tanks. I have to refresh my memory there. They were talking about if there's 5 American bastards, soldiers, American bastards, and mats in school, yeah. And if you kill 2 American bastards, how many American bastards are left? What?
That's crazy.
What? They're brainwashing them.
And there's no electricity at certain times in the night.
There's only electricity in Pyongyang, which is the capital of North Korea. If you look at a map, like an actual live map, you know, like satellite image, if you see South Korea, it's all lit up, all modern or whatever. But if you look at South Korea, yeah, but if you look at North Korea, it's only Pyongyang. Yeah. But the rest of the countryside is in darkness. But no electricity.
The reason why the kids over there are so skinny and
malnourished.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, malnourished and all that. It's because he's putting too much of the money into the rockets and into his nuclear stuff.
See, people think, oh, it's a poor country. It's not a poor country.
Be prepared. You do realise, like, after this pandemic is where World War III is going to happen.
But we talked about last episode, Dan.
I can feel it. It's that Sleepy Joe. He should have just stayed sniffing the North Korean little one too. because
well, come here, you were saying about Kim Jong Un's sister.
Yeah, she's meant to be like the female version of Hitler.
So, yeah, I remember I read a few things about her as well. I can't think of I've read her name. I can't remember. I'll look her up though.
I can't remember her name, but there was talk of her having to step in because your man had to get a heart. I think it was a couple of months ago.
He meant to be in a coma or something. Yeah. So well.
But if you look at the Kim Jong, what's his name again?
Kim Jong Un.
Kim Jong Un. If you look at him before this, look last year, and you look at him now.
Yeah.
Put on some timber. I know everyone can put on weight, but like you can't even see his eyes.
He was never skinny.
I know, but I mean like
Kim Yo Jong is her name.
Kim Yo Jong.
But come here. Look, I'm going to show you a photo of her now, right?
But she's meant to be crazy. Oh, Jesus. She looks like the one out of The Orphan.
The Orphan? What was that?
I'll cut your hair, let's prick off. You know?
Oh! The one that pretend to be younger, no?
Yeah. Putting band-aids around the fucking...
Mommy? Kicking the head.
Yeah, she was putting it down around her chest because she had a...
Oh, she's trying to flatten her chest down so she wouldn't have tits.
That's why I'd never adopt. No disrespect to people that adopted that.
That's terrible.
But that frightened the shit out of me.
Yeah, but come here, look at that. Look at that. Look, no, but see, she's trying to smile at that there, right? I'm showing, just to let you know, I'm showing there in the picture, this particular picture, which I'm going to put up on the podcast on this part. But come here, look at that.
That's evil.
The insincerity. Look at her eyes. She's trying to like a smile, but look at the eyes. The eyes don't lie. They're the window to the fucking soul, Darren. Look at that. That's evil.
But she doesn't look very well herself, does she? She actually doesn't look well.
No.
She actually doesn't look well.
She probably has COVID.
do you know what? Like,
no, but I know what you mean.
Who is has he got kids? Yeah, man, Kim Jong.
I don't know. But come here though, she's just something about her there. Like even at that, that's just a normal like a portrait style picture, but.
Alright, yeah.
Her eyes. Yeah. The eyes. Look at the eyes.
Big narcissist though, isn't it?
Yeah.
But you know what? What way was their...
They're dark and cold.
What way was their father with them? You know, nobody knows.
But come here, 70 years. This is 70 years, so many generations is that in 70 years, Darren? You know what I mean?
Follow up on Kim on the
next episode. We're gonna
follow up. So
definitely, yeah.
Because I'd like to know how they got charge of North Korea.
Do the background.
Yeah, I'd like to know a lot more. Like before
I think before I remember in that interview, the one we were talking about, the Defector, she was saying her grandmother would have been alive before, you know, Kim Jong Un's, I think it was his grandfather or whatever it was, would have took over or something like that. But before that was under Japanese imperialistic rule, World War II, and do you know what I mean? So they're only within the last, just after that, I think.
70.
No, it's 70 years, so what's that? 1950.
Shit.
1950.
That's not that long ago.
1950. 1950, if you think about it. Yeah, 1950. And then 1950.
I wonder is there a way they can get away from it? They can get...
Now, who we talking about?
The North Korean people. Can they like, see why the royals, if the English really wanted the royals out, they could
overthrow them.
Yeah.
I don't know.
They have the balls to do it.
I don't know.
But they don't because they're brainwashed.
But no, not even that, just that brainwashed. They're all malnourished. Like, that's what the Defector, that girl was saying. She was, they were basically looking for frozen potatoes in the snow.
Shit.
Frozen potatoes in the snow.
I remember that actually.
Remember that part? about frozen potatoes in the snow. And do you know what she said? And your man Patrick Bet David, like, he turned around and he was just amazed by it. She turned around. This is what she said. Living as a free person is too much responsibility.
Wow.
Think about that.
Yeah.
It's too much responsibility. It was too much for her brain to comprehend, because she was so used to people telling her how to feel, how to dress, how to look,
Certain
haircuts, all the above.
That's crazy.
It's like Stockholm.
It's like when
syndrome type of thing.
Yeah, it's like if you're locked up for years.
Yeah.
And
Institutionalized.
Yeah,
is the word.
And you got out.
Institutionalized. That's what that is. She's institutionalized. But she said there was a part of her that said if she could go back and be with her family like the way it was before, but have all the potatoes.
Yeah.
She'd go back.
She should fight for that.
She should go back. But that's she's living in America now, and
but you can't.
she has a
Because I'd
family
say
there.
he'd still get send someone over to kill her.
Yeah, but that's what she said. She said if she go back without fear for her life or being executed, because she go back there, she's
gone. Yeah.
she's brown bread.
And I wouldn't be surprised if people are after her now.
But listen, if you I reckon if she had been, somewhere up there in the government in North Korea, she'd
She'd be dead.
She'd be dead. She knows too much. We need to get rid of her.
Yeah,
Just saying, putting it out there.
Like she got away. She got raped. She got sexually assaulted and all that.
But she got sexually, not even by North Koreans. It was when she went to China.
Yeah.
Because they're sold as slaves. They're like second class citizens over there.
Did her mother escape her or something?
The mother, what happened was they had like a thing called a broker.
Yeah.
The Chinese man, he was like a broker, like, but
And
basically bought you.
Yeah.
He bought. Remember that story? He bought her, and she was 13 at the time. She's a virgin, which she was more valuable because she wasn't tainted.
Yeah.
She wasn't. Somebody hadn't raped her already, like. And she had been bought off a previous broker, but he didn't have her for that long. So I think that's what that story was. Didn't have her for that long.
And that's how she escaped, wasn't it?
I'm not sure how that happened, but what it was, your man was like, listen, the second fella, the broker, was like, basically, you come with me, but I'll bring your mother and father. Like, I'll pay for them.
Yeah.
I'll bring them over.
Yeah.
But you're mine. Or you're my property.
You're
You're not human.
I know it's
Basically.
not right, but isn't it? In her head, she'll be thinking, this is a way out for me.
It's a start of something, but obviously, he brought the parents over, but I think the father died before.
Cancer.
He was dying.
Yeah.
Poor man was dying, but the mother was sold as well.
Yeah.
Mother
And
was old.
the mother was told to put a knife in her. Not the way that's now if the Chinese if you're Chinese and you're raped.
Yeah.
Not the way what is it called, knife?
Japanese.
Yeah, sorry.
Oh, you're thinking of the ritual suicide, is it?
Yeah, what's that called?
Oh, there's fuck. Harakiri, is it?
Something like
Harakiri, but see, it's a Japanese thing because they're dishonoured.
They were trying to tell her to do that because she was raped.
Oh, like kind of like that's what you do. They kind of slice their stomach open. That's like a harakiri, like ritual suicide because you've been dishonoured.
I don't know,
But that's Japan though. I think
why
that's
then?
Japan.
Why would
Though.
he getting her to do that, or her mother? One of them. I don't know whether her mother was sold.
I think you might have. See, I didn't see as much as you did. You've seen more, yeah. So I think I might have missed that part.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. But see that part what you've just described is like a Japanese culture.
Yeah, that's what I was
because they're
thinking.
dishonoured, yeah.
I can't remember.
Or maybe there's an offshoot because they're kind of similar cultures, I suppose.
Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe.
I'm not too sure if.
I'll look into it though.
Yeah, no, I'm not too sure if our mother was taken to Japan, and that was why. Or I can't remember.
I don't know.
I could be completely wrong, but anyway, yeah, that's.
But that's the thing in Japan though. Like
Yeah.
in Japanese culture, like if you're being dishonest,
Isn't that crazy?
rituals are mental.
Why would you? It's bad enough a woman being sexually assaulted without telling her hair look.
Yeah, but it's real. You're worthless now.
You often see it in films as well, don't you?
Yeah.
You see, if a Chinese or a Japanese girl is raped,
Yeah.
they'll stab themselves.
There was
It's like they lean on it or something, isn't it?
It's like you have to remember those the small katana swords, like you know what I mean. It's like not samurai swords. See, there's samurai, then there's katana swords. Katanas is like a smaller version, which is kind of more like a hand.
Yeah.
But and because they're so fucking sharp, like them swords, they cut through silk.
Yeah, that's what
You know what I mean? They're so fucking sharp, like cut through silk. But basically disembowel themselves, cut them from left. I think it's from there left to right. I remember seeing it first, but I think there was a film, Showdown Little Tokyo, action film for all you action movie stars. Now I know it's a film wherever, but there was a scene in it where I think it was the protagonist, the female. What's the word I'm looking for? Where the girl that the good guy fucking gets in the end. There's a name for it, I can't fucking think of it, whatever, you know. Not that we have not that we have like an antagonist, like a bad guy or protagonist.
Yeah, that's sexy.
No, not the femme fatale, the love interest.
Yeah,
the love interest.
The Catwoman of the action film.
Yeah, another way of saying it, but the love interest of the film, say, right? Tia Carrera, by the way, look her up if you want, you'll thank me later. Back in the 90s. Naughty little bitch. But anyway, right, back to what we were saying, there's a part where she's been raped by a man, right? Fucking your man that plays Shang Tsung and more come in the film. Kerry Teriyuki to go, or whatever his bloody name was, mad looking cunt, right? Put a picture of him up there just for added effect as well. You'll see why. Your soul is mine.
Is he in Bloodsport, was he?
No, but you're thinking of Tong Pa, not Tong Pa, what's his name? Chong Li.
Yeah,
Tong Pa, the other fella, kickboxer.
Yeah.
What's the fucking, I don't know the man you're thinking of. You are next.
Yeah. I remember when you used that.
That's the show, that's the look you give your child to act right in public.
Yeah.
You know, the wide eyes and all.
Look, you know, I remember watching that film, knowing that film, like,
we went way off what we're talking about.
Yeah, that film, knew it word by word. You sit there, look something out fucking, what's that film? Police Academy.
Yeah, man, wanna fight?
Yeah.
Jones.
Yeah, I was looking
Jones.
when I was watching that film.
The actor, your man, Michael Winslow. Plays him, he's very good. Look him up as well. But in that part there, showdown in Little Tokyo, there's a part, but she's had been raped or whatever, but obviously they're trying to, your man Dolph Lundgren is in it, and Brandon Lee, Bruce Lee's on as well. It's a buddy cop film, it's great it is, but it's real kind of leave your brain at the door, popcorn action film, you know. But there's a part now, you know, obviously she's been raped, and she's in like an apartment on her own, and he's about to go over and whatever, you know, we'll see what the story is, where she's alright and all, whatever, and she's in doing the ritual, like she hasn't stabbed herself. She hasn't stabbed herself yet, but she's at the start. She's preparing the stuff, whatever, and she's just about to do it. And he walks in. Oh no, don't do it, whatever. And he saves her life and all. Yeah, you know what I mean. It's like, oh, you're not dishonoured. I'll get them back for you. You know, Dolph Lundgren, because he's, you know, super Johnny Handsome and all.
That makes love to her.
Yeah, there's a scene in it where Brandon Lee's like, Liz, because in case we die, I just want to let you know you have the biggest dick I've ever seen. That's what he said. There's a line in the film. I was like, this is, and he's in Dolph Lundgren. This is before he go to kill the bad guys. Whatever. And he's going, thanks. And he go off and he fucking just kill everyone. Proper it is. But it's just deadly the way he done it. But that was my whole thing with, like, that's how I discovered about kind of that whole ritual suicide. So I looked her up and all, I was like, oh, it's an actual thing. I thought it was just for, you know, Hollywood dramatic effect and all, but no, it's a thing. Obviously not as extravagant as it was made out to be because it's Hollywood, but it was similar, like, you know.
It's crazy though.
Yeah.
When you think about
it. Yeah. But yeah, not correct.
Yeah, I think we need to follow up on that.
Definitely, 100%. We'll definitely look up on that, but that's fucked up. That's definitely fucked up, but we'll move on from that. Oh, Kim Jong Un says that.
I want to talk about her as well, actually.
We'll go into more in depth. There's two of them there, actually. Look, the two of them. I'll put this picture up. There's a few pictures we can put up.
Do you reckon he's riding it?
Come here, listen.
No, seriously, all joking. I'm not even being.
I'm not even trying to be weird or nothing.
I think he is.
But you know what? Come here, nothing would surprise me. He's a fuck. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What are you gonna do? Say no? I'm King Jong Un.
That's like, I'd say. Do you ever think that's not narcissist looking in her eyes? That's sadness in her eyes because she's being abused.
And maybe that's why.
Ooh. Yeah.
Tell you, it's mad. Anyway, we'll move on. How long are we into this? An hour and 12. I'll let you put loads of them. Yeah, that's the wrong one. Back out of that. Episode 9 or episode 10? Episode 10. There's loads of notes here. John Fury. With the biggest load of bullshit. He's talking about the whole Deontay Wilder. Deontay Wilder.
Yeah.
I can't do the voice.
Deontay Wilder's
he's going
bad for the sport of boxing. So he called out last night. Yesterday, day before, he called out Dylan Whyte.
Did he?
Yeah. Told Dylan Whyte he's like an ex-girlfriend and all this crap talking utter scutter. But
fuck's utter scutter. I like that. I like that saying, utter scutter. Yeah, I thought there was a little read up about this, but
it's probably not, is there?
No, there's not. I thought basically biggest load of bullshit. Shut up. Basically, John Fury is basically, listen, shut up, will you? Shut up, mate. Give it over.
Yeah.
Making a tell.
He is making an idiot of himself, and nobody needs him.
No.
He's like that. He's like that girl that wants to be wanted by everyone, but actually, here you're just a ride.
Do you know? Yeah.
And no disrespect, that's just the way it is.
Sure, he's like a coked up stripper on Twitter. He is
exactly. Yeah, but that's what he's
coked
like.
Up stripper on Twitter. He is.
You can see it, like, he where was he for the last cut? Look, when did that fight happen? That happened
Fucking
in January.
February.
Yeah, February.
February even. Early February.
That's nearly a year.
22nd of February, was it?
It would have
I
been
think
around
it was 22nd.
It was, before, it was before there was no fans anyway.
Oh no, it was before. It was literally just before the pandemic. You know what I mean?
So
Just before.
he's a girl, and he called out Dylan Whyte, and I don't know if Dylan Whyte's gonna maybe if Dylan Whyte wins the belt, he might fight.
That's what it was. John Furrier was given after that, and he was actually giving Dylan Whyte his props. That's a fighting man. You know what I mean? Because he was. That's why he was using the example of the loss against Povetkin. You know, the uppercut. You know what I mean? So listen, he was in there. He got back in the gym. He was making his corrections because that's a fighting man. That's a smart man. You know what I mean? Where
He's
he's
showing
just
him respect,
and he showed him love and he showed him respect.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Fair enough. He's probably going to be kind of fight his son down the line, but he was giving him his props and his respect as a fighting man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The same way Tyson's a fighting man as well. You know what I mean? Anyone that likes to
Dylan
fight.
Whyte's brother even was like this. He said this is a foolery. Like he went off in an interview like
Dylan Whyte's brother.
Yeah, I think it's
Dillian Whyte actually. Yeah.
Is it Dylan Whyte?
It's Dillian Whyte, yeah, because I remember it was actually him, Dillian Whyte himself. He corrected the Englishman, Coogan, what's that fucking IFL TV? I can't remember. I'm going to try and pronounce his name, but he corrected him. He says it's Dillian Whyte, not Dylan Whyte. I'm sick of this shit.
Yeah.
He's sick of this shit.
I like Dillian though. I do.
Yeah,
I do think he, like, okay, he's an average buck. He's Frank Bruno, as I said in the last episode. He's the Frank Bruno in this generation.
Yeah.
But he was a father at 13 years of age.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
13 years, father at 13 years of age.
So like,
It was making me confirmation at 13. You know what I mean?
but see, I'd say he probably come over with his mate. You can still hear the African twang in his accent with a bit of London.
Is he African or is it Jamaican? African or Jamaican there?
I thought it was African. Oh, AJ is African.
AJ is but come here, he's born
Nigerian, African.
No, yeah, no, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
But you know, but you can hear he's a proper not so I was going to say Scouse fucking Cockney.
Oh yeah, no,
You know
that's what I mean.
Proper,
Like,
but with the
I think he come over with his family when at a young age, but I'm not too sure.
Dillian Whyte, did not say he was born in Jamaica.
Maybe he
I'm
was.
nearly
Maybe
sure I seen that because you can kind of hear the kind of the Caribbean, the patois, like he's seriously easy going. You know what I mean? The accent, you know.
Maybe he is then.
I tell you,
Maybe
you
I
kind of hear it.
got mixed up with him and AJ.
Dillian Whyte. I tell you now, hold on, can I have it up here? English Jamaican.
Yeah.
I was right. Port Antonio, Jamaica, yeah. 32, April 11th, 1988.
I wonder if you look up was he a father at 13? I'm sure I read.
I have his Wikipedia up now. Anyway, early life.
Like the only thing he was living on was being an AJ in the amateur. But like
he was 12 when he moved over here.
12. Oh right.
His paternal grandfather was an Irishman named Patrick Whyte, Whyte, who emigrated to Jamaica from Dublin, Ireland.
That's madness.
I never knew that. I was today years old when I found that out, and you were too.
That's crazy.
Yeah. I was there live. Whyte has spoken of performance in academy at school in England. He had no schooling when he was in Jamaica, so he basically didn't go to school till he was 12.
That's crazy, isn't
yeah.
it?
But no, nothing about
he talked about in the interview.
I'm not saying that didn't happen. I'm just saying. But he was saying about it was hard times growing up in Jamaica, where he was dodging bullets, quote air quotes, and around situation no child at such an age should.
That's crazy, isn't it?
Because you have to remember the Jamaican Yardies, like gangsters over there. You know what I mean?
They're
they don't
different
fuck around.
Fish altogether.
They don't fuck around over there. They fuck all. You know what I mean?
Dylan Whyte, the fight is called off, isn't it?
Oh, did he call off the fight?
Wait, actually, did I read that somewhere? Or did I make it up? Did Dylan Whyte, did
Povetkin tested positive for COVID,
right?
Yeah, that's what it was.
And Dylan Whyte wants Wilder for a replacement. Is that what it is?
But no, remember we were talking about Chisora as a possible.
That's what it was. Yeah,
we were talking about Derek Chisora. Yeah, because we wanted to have the third match.
Yeah, that's what it was.
In that series.
I could see Wilder stepping in.
Well, come here, listen. As we said before, if Wilder wants to fucking prove his metal, you know what I mean, like, and not be a fucking bitch.
Yeah, he has no metal. It's too heavy for him.
No, you know what I mean.
Yeah,
I don't mean.
I know. I'm saying
like,
he's a goon because of what he fucking.
Like prove his worth, like prove your metal. You know what I mean.
Like, do you remember the Sue?
Fuck off. Fucking the.
Actually, well, on the subject of boxing.
Yeah.
Katie Taylor.
Oh yeah, sorry, yeah. Why we actually the fallout from that? Come here, listen.
That's a whole episode, isn't it?
Well, come here, listen. We spoke about the last one, so we have to bring her up now. All I have to say is, based on what I said on that last episode, I'm eating a lot of humble pie.
Yeah.
Humble pie.
I knew she was gonna stay.
Oh no, don't get me wrong. I knew she was gonna beat a one, but
I didn't think.
Not in that fashion. But come here, props to the one Miriam Gutierrez.
Ah, yeah.
She's a fucking come here. But I thought
She's too much of a fangirl.
At the end, she's giving the props
during the whole fight. She gave her way too much respect. Katie Taylor disrespected her from the get go.
She's a champion.
Straight at her.
She's a champion. Well, come here, listen, that's Miriam's fault. She shouldn't have
I
fucking been a fangirl.
I know that. That's what I'm saying.
You know what I mean?
I think Katie Taylor, I'm going as far as saying this, would beat Floyd Mayweather. Make it happen. Give her a payday. Go on, do it, you little dope.
Intergender champion.
Go on. Do it. If she wanted Cyborg, don't fight Cyborg. Fight Amanda Nunes. Why would you fight Cyborg? She's juiced up to the gills in Bellator.
Yeah.
There's no testing there.
Of course there's no testing.
And the minute McGregor was put up a status about the testing going on, your man Fabrizio
Verdun. I've seen that. There was a lot of big old rigmarole.
He wasn't even McGregor wasn't even talking about Chris Cyborg.
No. It was
so that's
Verdun who brought up.
That's guilt.
Yeah, Cyborg was like,
hold on a minute.
You just said about proper testing.
So Eddie Hearn wants to put Katie in there with someone who's on steroids. Really? Do you really want to do that to your fighter?
First of all, the rules for mixed martial arts and the rules for boxing is way different.
Yeah, and come here.
In terms of the striking game,
I'd say this the striking game. She'd come and fight in boxing. There's no way Katie's going to MMA.
No, it's not happening. But come here, there's a reason why they call boxing dirty boxing in mixed martial arts. Because the stuff you can get away with in MMA, they can't get away with boxing.
Yeah.
The rabbit punches, the clinches, the grabbing, you can't do that. Like you can clinch, but then the referee will break it.
Yeah, or tell you to break and you have to break.
Or tell you to break and you have to break. Wherever, like, you know what I mean? I actually, funny you should mention that, I actually watched, not the whole fight, but I rewatched some of the couple of the first rounds from the McGregor Mayweather.
Yeah.
And I noticed. What?
McGregor,
yeah. But McGregor rabbit punching and grabbing and just, obviously, don't get me wrong, I thought it was a great fight. McGregor made a very good account of himself. But because it was his first proper boxing match,
wasting unnecessary
he wasted a lot of unnecessary, just because I had to rewatch it, because I have to remember the first time I watched it, I was pissed.
Yeah.
I was pissed, so like it was more for the event. I wasn't watching it intently like you would at home or wherever, so that's what I watched it a few times since then, but I just watched it again. It came up on my recommended videos on YouTube, and that's what I was like, I'll give it a look there. So because I watched it was like an epilogue thing kind of before it, kind of what happened kind of during the build up, kind of some of the rounds from the fight, but then I actually watched a couple of rounds of the actual fight after that, and then I was looking at it, I was kind of like, yeah, you can see where he kind of diminished his energy and he wasn't efficient with it, like, you know what I mean?
He said that himself though, didn't he?
He did. He wasn't efficient with his energy.
And I've actually come up on me recommendations on YouTube today, not McGregor now, Logan Paul and Mayweather.
Yeah.
I really don't. I actually, and
shouldn't happen.
Genuinely being serious.
That shouldn't happen.
That is it. If they said McGregor and Mayweather was a disgrace to boxing, that's
worse.
That's a fucking freak.
At least McGregor had some credentials in terms of fighting.
He respected the boxing. He went and done a full training camp.
Yeah.
Mayweather only gave him 3 months because he knew he couldn't give him any longer.
Yeah. Because he knew he always had trouble with his cardio.
Yeah. So what you think about? He went in there. He dropped Paulie in sparring.
Yeah.
Right, and Paulie was an average. He was a world champion.
Yeah, now I know he wasn't in fighting shape.
Doesn't matter. He's still a champion, an ex-champion.
Yeah.
He dropped him, made a mockery of him, and I'd say Paulie went back and reported everything to Mayweather.
He's a little rat.
Yeah, little fucking.
Another one fucking carrying on like a fucking coat up stripper on Twitter as well.
Yeah,
remember that?
Approaching him
like a weird ex-girlfriend.
Yeah, that was strange.
Stalking.
And then Artem made a mockery of him in the bare knuckle, didn't he?
Killed him.
Yeah.
Killed him.
Artem put that to bed. It was pretty like, now shut up now, will it?
Shh, be quiet there, you little goon. Stop that.
I'd like to see Artem get another chance in the UFC.
Did he go back to? He's doing 1-fight contracts now or something, isn't he?
Getting a shitload of money for it as well.
Yeah, but he's. Do you know what though? He's taking the leaf out of the McGregor book.
Everyone calls him the GOAT though. Do you ever see that people messing like
the GOAT?
The GOAT. The
GOAT.
But like, and he buys into it like.
Yeah, he's just like the bollocks. Like,
somebody told
me.
Did
he fight your man Jason Knight again in that BKFC? Man Jason Knight, he had a rematch, didn't he?
I think he won, or did he lose?
I can't remember.
It was a serious fight though.
Yeah. But yeah, man that runs that fucking PKFC, I think he's a gun. No, man the president.
Oh, he's like he's like a pound shop version of Dana White.
Deals.
Yeah. He is, isn't he?
Do you remember years ago you went to the fucking the Euro shops years ago, whatever, or the pound shops, and you get like the fake Hulk Hogan's and all.
That's what he's looking at. The fake Dana White with her.
Instead of G.I. Joe, G.I. Bro and all the soldiers.
He's a... I don't know what he's
Something about him.
He's snaky.
Slave in.
Yeah.
You're a horrible slave in bastard. The eyes on him.
You have to be like that in that type of business.
Well, that's true, but no, but there's something about him though.
Yeah, no,
there's more than there's.
He looks like a dirty panty sniffer, doesn't he?
Like you reckon? I reckon.
Yeah,
I reckon he'll fucking slip you an old roofie there.
He would, yeah.
The old Bill Cosby and
Man, woman, or beast.
with a head like that, I don't think he can be fucking juicy.
But you know, as he's catching, like he's signing all the people who couldn't make in the UFC.
Remember he signed you on Paige Van Zandt.
Did he sign her? Oh, he did.
Signed her, yeah. Paige Van
fought,
Zandt.
yeah?
Yeah.
She fought?
Oh, I don't know. I don't think she fought yet.
She's probably broke her wrist. She'll probably break her wrist again. Yeah, because she.
Listen, she's gorgeous. She shouldn't be fighting.
She should be just a model now. She has a following.
Just be a model. Just be an Instagram model, like, you know, whatever.
I thought she was going to be great, and when she started, she looked deadly.
Yeah, but I think she's way too good looking for
See
mixed
Chimiev, Kamzat
Chimiev, yeah.
He's fighting Leon Edwards.
Is he? Well, I remember it was announced.
Official, and McGregor just signed to fight.
Oh, so that's official now as well, yeah.
It's going ahead January 23rd.
Deadly, love it.
Fight Ireland apparently. Well, that's.
Yeah, well, it's probably gonna be Fight Ireland anyway.
Oh, I can't wait. I'm looking forward to that now. That's gonna be.
It's gonna be Fight Ireland. I wonder they're gonna show it at European time though, because they did it. They were able to do it with fucking what's his name? Khabib.
Maybe actually.
So we wanted to watch it at Stuart o'clock and 6 in the morning.
Actually, and have a proper drink.
Yes! Love it.
Love it. Champion.
we leave it there, we?
Yeah.
Right, come here, listen. We're going to leave it there. It was actually a fun episode. I actually enjoyed that. And so, but listen, we're going to leave you. We're going to love you. We're going to say good night. Good night, God bless.
God is love. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe.
At the Smell Me Helmet podcast.
Smell me scandals.
Peace.